So it's a lot of you. You may be 30 years old and older. You may be 40. You may be 60 years old. You remember, when you was in high school and you was about to graduate. Older people will ask you what you want to do when you get out of high school. And some of you, you're 30, 40, like I said, 50, 60, and you still, you don't realize your purpose in life. I just want to do this video to encourage you. Uh, write down, write down the things that people admire about you. Write those things down. Write down those things that you feel that you are passionate about. Find those things that you feel like Write down the thing that you feel like uh, if you could make a living off of, a passion that you can make a living off of that can replace your 9 to 5 job. Write that down, and you'll be surprised how fast you'll discover your purpose when you write those things down, because you'll begin to realize that I do have a reason to live. I do. Well, I wouldn't say reason to live, but I have a reason for living, and that I can make a difference in life. People get depressed because they feel like they stuck on a 9 to 5 job, and um they can't find their purpose. They feel like they're just living to pay bills. They're just living to for somebody else. They're living for somebody else. But you have to come to a point where you have to discover what you're here and what you're purpose to do. You know, I've I'm 30 plus years old, and um I've realized my purpose in life. I realized my purpose, but there's a lot of people I know around me that's around my age. They still trying to find their purpose. They complain, or they talk about, I can't, I don't know what to do in life. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in life. But like I said, write down those things that you feel you are good at. Um, write down those things that people admire about you, what you feel that people see in you, and it may connect to a purpose, you have. Maybe you're good at communicating. Maybe you're good at counseling people. You may want to get into counseling. You may be good at history, like I am. I love history. I love figuring out where things come from. But I love music as well, and so I feel those things are my passion. People talk about things, and I'll tell them the whole history about it, because I'm just so in depth with how things came about, and how we come up with false narratives about certain things that are here present in this present time, and I can tell them the history about it, and I think that brings like out a whole wealth of knowledge about things that we've seen exist, but now it's a false narrative about. And so, um, yeah, if you're 30 plus, please, try to discover yourself. I think a lot of people go through life. They cater to other people's opinions. They cater to other people's advice about what they should do, but you just don't ever discover your own purpose if you're living through the you're living through the perception of other people's uh, saying that. I'm trying to word it, but you're living through uh, what other people feel is your purpose. You're living. That's what it is. You're living through what other people feel is your purpose, and you're not living in your own what you feel is your purpose in life. I was trying to figure out how to say that, but it's in my head, but trying to get out. Sometimes I think faster than I talk. But yeah, you just try to find your purpose, your own purpose. People, your parents may say you should do this. Your friends say, "Oh, you good at that," but what you feel you are good at. What you feel you are purpose to do in life. and you'll discover a whole new meaning of yourself. And so I know I was jumbling all over the place. My mind is so different, many different places on this video, trying to get out these words. But yeah, and I feel like I'm purpose to tell you this, in this video, you know, discover your purpose, write down the things that people admire about you or you admire about yourself, and see what comes out of that. Again, appreciate you for watching. Until next time, peace.